I'm literally inside of a chimney chase, and we're installing a wood-burning fireplace. So in this episode, we're going to talk about installation of factory-built fireplaces. Behind me is a high-efficiency Astria 38 made in Canada wood-burning fireplace. We just put it in. We're going to talk a little bit about the whole process, but inside it's got some nice refractory panels. These are a cast iron panel. Each one weighs about 50 pounds. And there's actually 4 of them as you go around. This particular unit has a very nice, easy to access flue going up. And right now we have the unique opportunity of being able to see the whole system installed up through the new building materials. Let's take a look. The Astria 38 wood burning fireplace has a flue adapter on top, just a generic one. And so you have to use an anchor plate for the brand that you're going to use. In our case, we're using Simpson Duratec, the most common type of venting. And then where we go up through any floor or ceiling, we are required to have what is called a draft stop. Now, if we were quizzing you, we would say, is this one sealed up here? And we would say, yes, we've got sealant around the pipe and the fire stop up there, the draft stop. But over in the corner, we will fail inspection because we have a gap. So the builder knows that, and he's going to apply that product up in the corners. Again, to give you your bearing. And each modern fireplace is required to have its own fresh air kit. So right now this one is installed and it goes down. You might say, Byron, that's a bad thing. Your air probably shouldn't go down and have a lazy loop in it like that back there. Actually, it's a good thing because this is a P-trap for cold air. It creates like a sink. Now inside this unit there is a fan. It comes with a complimentary fan with the unit, so just 210 volt wires. Here's the little box where the electrician's going to make the connection. Over from the left hand side he'll use a Romex connector through here, and here's his Romex all coiled up, ready to go. But in his case he forgot to put a switch in. So steel framing is required on the right, the left, and above this unit. He's going to install a switch box here, and out of the switch box he'll bring the power through the Romex connector into the unit. Then it will be temperature activated and rheostat fan controlled. Let's take a look up on the floor above. So we're going to go up. Each floor level is required to have its own fire stop. So in this case we have what is the equivalent of a 3-story home, so we had to have 3 fire stops. Now I'm on the 2nd floor, or the floor right above where the fireplace is. And inside of here I can see they've done a nice job with this access. We worked together and planned the installation in advance. It took us only a half a day to do it. It was wonderful. They had an aerial lift and everything. So that's the top side of the fire stop or draft stop, and we did a little extra security holding it up in place. The joints are twist lock joints with Simpson Duratec. We've maintained our clearance all the way around this thing. There's the listing label. And then up here is the next fire stop. And so that's fire stop number 2 for what is the equivalent of the 3rd floor up through there. What you doing, Bo?
I'm drilling a hole for a fresh air kit. What you doing?
Cutting the fire stop for inside for a chimney.
Nice.
And here we go. Bo is down there and he's just pushing that pipe up through between the 2 floors and connecting it, and then we are going to go out the roof because all smoke needs to go out the roof. Here we are up on top. Hi, Bo. Hi, Bo. Nice view. Here comes Eric up on the boom lift. Nice. Talk about service. Wow. This is the way to build a chimney.
Right.
All right. Here we are, job complete, Midtown chimney sweeps, and up through the roof we have come. We've got the approved cap and storm collar up at the tip top. Everything is ship shape, ready to have the builder continue the building process and come back at the very end, make sure all clearances are met, and do the first fire. For joining me on today's Byron on the Rooftop as we looked at a factory-built fireplace installation and the different fire stops that it required in this installation. I hope it helps you in your journey.